If you're anything like me, you probably spent a lot of time making sure that you always have enough inventory for your customers. Because we all know that most customers won't come back to your website if you're sold out. But of course, you also don't want to order too much either, or you'll be stuck with inventory you can't sell. You want to order that perfect Goldilocks amount. Let's see how Horse solves this problem. So, I'm going to jump into creating a purchase order with Horse. First, you have to choose your vendor and the location where the inventory is going. As with everything in Horse, we take these straight from your Shopify shop. There's nothing extra to configure. Next, you'll see what looks like a pretty classic purchase order interface. You choose your variants, or SKUs, Horse will grab the cost information from your Shopify shop and choose the quantity that you'd like to order. And voila, you've got yourself a purchase order. But really, that's the old way of making a purchase order. With Horse, we can do even better. I used to spend days crafting my purchase orders. I download all of my sales data to crunch the numbers of exactly how much I should order. But with Horse, we automated all of that. Horse can tell you exactly what to order. Let's see that now. I'm going to click this purple button. Remember, whenever you see a purple button, it means that there's a bit of magic behind it. What the button has opened for us is a menu to tell Horse exactly what kind of purchase order we'd like to make. I'm going to tell it that I like it to look at my last 90 days of sales. I want it to look at sales from all of my sources. And I expect that my inventory will arrive on March 1st. Next, you need to think about how long you'd like the inventory to last for. I usually like to order enough to last for 3 months, so I'm going to tell Horse to order enough to last until June 1st. Now, I just click the Add Variants button, and then Horse magically adds all the variants it thinks I should order. In this column here, we see how much Horse thinks I should order. If I like what Horse is recommending, I can click this button here, and all of the recommendations will be copied over to the quantity fields of my purchase order. And with that, I'm done. I have the perfect Goldilocks purchase order to send to my supplier. I'll click this export button and send it off now. But wait, before we go, there's one more thing you might want to think about. Say you're a chocolate maker and Valentine's Day is coming up. You probably want to order extra just for that special holiday. That's why there's another option called seasonal forecasting. Let's quickly check that out. I go back to the Auto Add Variants menu, and I click this option, Seasonal. Whereas Sales Rate looks at recent sales to make its predictions, Seasonal Forecasting looks at last year's sales. I fill out everything else just as before, and voila! Horse has recommended different variants and quantities for me. I hope with that, I've made you excited to start crafting the perfect purchase orders to increase your sales. But that's just the start of what Horse can do. Check out our other videos to see more of Horse's magical features.